If you're a business owner and you want to move fast, meet your goals, and not get stuck in the weeds trying to organize your finances, then this video is for you. I'm Miriam. I spent 11 years in finance. I have been a country controller and CFO at a Fortune 500, and for the last 4 years, I've been helping small business owners grow their business. In today's video, I want to quickly run through what it looks like to get the proper financial support set up in your business so that you can grow quickly, you can get answers when you need, and without consuming loads of your time. I'm going to jump into a couple slides as we walk through this, because I do find that, having a visual is often very helpful. Now, this is really what's going to allow you to be able to make informed decisions and have proper financial support for your business. So you know how things might impact you, or if it's a good decision, if it's looking like the numbers line up. So let's jump in. The first step is all about creating your income target, your plan. So what this comes down to is just knowing like what products or services you're going to focus on to help you meet your goal. And that should be detailed in, how many clients you want and how much they are spending in order to create this target. Now, that's what's really going to allow you to create an effective marketing and sales strategy, because depending on this mix, then different sales and marketing strategies are effective, but it's also where you can leverage, marketing and sales statistics to help like, for example, how many potential clients you want to be getting in front of and how many should be saying yes if your offer and your marketing are actually working well. So this is where, if you're getting a little bit stuck, it's really, really helpful to, you have stats so you can keep working on it, keep tweaking it until really your sales, there's a formula behind it to help you grow predictably. Now, the next step here is all about mapping your business expenses. Now, what often happens is that, unfortunately, business owners or accountants, you just end up with like a load of transactions, and then someone has to go through it and figure out like, what is all this stuff and why does the number look the way that it does? It's not really the right way to do it. It's stressful. And also, if you want to, again, design your business or you want to test out decisions in advance, this is the way to do it. So business expenses basically fall into two buckets. One is expenses that you have even without sales. So this is things like, maybe legal costs, accountants, rent, if you already have a team member, subscriptions, things like that. And this really, this shouldn't be kind of an ongoing thing where you're getting questions about it all the time. It's just like one list. What is it? How is it helping you meet your current goal? And what is the total? And basically it can be booked in, and then it can be reviewed, at certain intervals. The second bucket is really important, which is the expenses that are driven by sales. So this is really all about understanding the relationship between sales and expenses. So this is things like, let's say that for every sale you have a processing fee, for example, the Stripe that you need to pay, or for example, you are giving a percentage of each sale. You have, affiliates or people helping market, and they get, a percentage of the sale. Or for example, for every sale that you have, you are outsourcing or using like a contractor. Or you have materials or things like that. You want to just get clear on the relationship. So for every one sale that I make, I'm going to have, this cost, this cost, this cost. And then by doing that, it means that you can actually create a formula so that for this level of sales, I would expect to have these expenses, the basis of that. So again, the overall picture now is that you have a pretty good idea of how your sales are expected to look, your expenses, especially leveraging AI these days. Even if you're not really sure, it's pretty easy to do research and also actually get pretty good estimates based on like real options of what this is probably going to look like. And then the last stage here, not everyone's favorite sometimes, but it's taxes. Now, taxes can be really complex, but the way to avoid all the complexity is to do what we just went through and have a proper like income target plan and relationships to your expenses mapped, because what that means is that then when it comes to taxes, approximately like what your income is expected or planned to be, what your expenses probably going to look like. That's going to allow you to create a tax estimate that's pretty accurate, so you know what to set aside for taxes. And it's also going to help tell you like what you expect to be left over from each sale after expenses and after taxes. So the key or the value of having this is that once this is mapped, you can go in, you can tweak, targets here. And for example, as you change them, all of the expenses, everything is auto updated. You can add a new expense. You can see how things would look. You can tweak the tax rate. You can see how things would look. So this is what allows you, again, is to test different scenarios, to dynamically see how your business might change, and to get the support that you need to make important decisions about how you want to move forward. And again, also design your business to meet your targets and your personal goals. You can add into here like your compensation plan, how you want to pay yourself, all that kind of thing. So this is really the foundation of being a business owner who has a plan, doesn't need to take a lot of time. It's going to save actually a lot of time in the long run from being kind of unprepared or having to deal with things on the fly. Now, I hope that this video has helped you in some way. If you do want to do this yourself to understand how you could do it, if you are interested in having someone help you set this up, do offer service to actually map this all out for you. You get a dashboard, you get a tool so that you can just then tweak and play around with this, available for 12 months. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. And otherwise, if you're interested in this kind of content, you want to know how you can manage your business without the chaos and meet your goals, like and subscribe, and drop a comment too if there's any specific topic you want to learn more about. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.